Chat, we're gonna jump right into this. No delays. Let's get to the fun. It's Angry Cops time. It's time for Angry Cops meme review. Oh yes, it is the meme review. Are we ready, chat? I will admit, I did pre-scrub through this. And unfortunately, Strays, I have some bad news. I don't think any of our memes made it into this meme review. I didn't actually watch it, I scrubbed it. I was curious if any of our memes made it. And I'm sorry, I don't think any of our memes actually made it. I'm sorry. But we're still going to get some funny memes. So, Rich, take us away.
Heading out to say the N-word in public. Heading out to say the N-word in public. What? What? Somebody woke up and chose violence. Angry Meme Review. Welcome to another edition of Angry Meme Review. I'm your host, AC, and this is where I break down your fantastic military and police-related memes from the internets that you share with me by posting them on Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, Iran's nuclear capabilities website, Catholic Church forums, and FarmersOnly.com. By tagging hashtag Angry Meme Review.
That is where I failed. Oh, that is where I failed. Okay. Chat, I'm going to correct this. As soon as this video is over, I'm going to make a post, tag Angry Meme Review, and I'm going to post those images as soon as this video is done. I will make them out. I'm going to do it right on stream.
So that I can see them. Disperse them. Cut the wheat from the chaff. Give you the cream of the crop. And in just like every Angry Meme Review, you have homework. And last Angry Meme Review was no different. Boom! EOD guy with a long pokey stick trying to poke and explode IEDs. This one got a lot of attention.
Jack, I'm sorry. I forgot the hashtag. I'm sorry. I will make it right. I promise. I will make it right. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Oh shit, you're right. Well, we haven't hit the memes yet. When the memes hit, if I need to move, I will move. He's just showing the baseline photo for the memes. He hasn't done the actual memes yet. I will make it right. I promise. Please don't kill me. Please.
Attention. We've got a lot of them to go through. You did good. Give yourself a POB. But of course, it's not just the homework. There's random things that happen too, like Iran. Again, I guess. Geez, are we even just surprised? Can we just get rid of Iran? But before we go any further, first, a word from this video's sponsor. Bills. They start small, don't they? Here and there, and then all of a sudden you forget to pay one. Well, that backs it up, and you forget to pay a second one. And you're running out of money because all those interest payments are stacking up, and then all of a sudden, the mailbox is full and it's exploding like a Cartoon Network show. Ah! I've got no more money! I'm drowning in debt! Well, PDS Debt goes beyond the numbers to understand your specific financial situation and personalize a plan designed for you. There's no minimum credit score required, and they can help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money where it belongs, in your pocket. And with PDS Debt, you're only 30 seconds away from being debt-free. Get your free assessment and find the best option for you right now at pdsdebt.com/angry. That's pdsdebt.com/angry, pdsdebt.com/angry. Stop worrying about credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills. Let PDS Debt customize your options for you. And we're back to the memes! Like I said earlier, Iran's been in the news. Israel doing some things. America, B2, doing some more things, a little deeper dive into Iranian subcontinent, if you will. Would it surprise you to know that Iran has been using Photoshop to try and show how strong it is?
Oh, God, are we doing this again? I think he only just put out this meme review. We're going back to the down def 22. Okay, chat, prepare to point and laugh.
This is why I don't trust any Hezbollah, any Middle Eastern government slash...
Sorry, AC. Leo, I covered this. Okay, it's not just HLC that covered it. I covered this. The blatantly Photoshop F-35 down downed F-35. I think everybody in the military tuber space has covered Iran's absolutely fucking stupid Photoshop work with the downed F-35.
Terrorist organization. I don't believe a word that they say because they're all just BS propaganda, hoping that people too stupid to actually look at the things they post won't catch it. Like this. The time Iran shot down the experimental fighter bomber on FB-69. Now, you can't tell.
Wait. Did they? The experimental fighter bomber? What? I don't remember this text being there. Yeah, well, demonics, I made that very comparison. Like, the thing is big enough to be the size of the Enterprise. No. Oh, okay, so this is just someone just like literally adding this into Iran's Photoshop job. Oh, sometimes I'm trying to say, like, I didn't think the meme actually had that in it to begin with. Like, we saw the meme, and I don't remember that being it. That's why I was confused.
Now, if you can't tell, let's pull this up for the kids. Yeah.
Fuck! Hang on, let me move so I'm not in the way of Rich's shit posting.
Iran tried to say that they shot down one of Israel's planes or our planes. I forget which. But if you notice, the people around the plane are like ants. So the pilots of this aircraft would have to be like 30, 40 feet tall. Or simply, it's horrible Photoshop. I'll go with the second.
Yes! Rich, zoom out!
Ember, one of the Iran propaganda videos they ran on their TV, to justify bombing apartment buildings and hospitals, showed aircraft carriers and Imperial Star destroyers being hidden under the buildings.
No fucking way. No way, no. They cannot be that fucking okay. Andrea, if you can find that, post it in stream chat. If you can find that, I will watch that. I need you to find that and post it in stream chat and Discord.
Speaking of Photoshop, breaking. War escalates as Iran captures the USS Carl Vinson. And the memes flowed freely. Let's get into them. Up. 5 B-2 bombers surrounding the Ayatollah. You know what's about to happen. Israel. Mossad. Iranian Air Force leadership.
Yeah. The head of the Iranian Air Force got whacked during Israel's bombardment. Which, by the way, they were very specific in their targeting. They did not target civilian populations. They actually targeted military. And yeah, the Iranian Air Force leadership went, bye-bye. And yes, it's from Goodfellas, right before they're about to whack Joe Pesci's character. Right before they're about to whack Tommy. This was the scene where they were pretending like, oh, Tommy's going to become a made man. They bring him into this room. It's empty. And this guy pulls out a gun and shoots Tommy in the back of the head and kills him. That's the meme. Lights out.
Donald Trump making the Ayatollah take his vitamins. Vitamin B2.
D2.
You don't even know what's inside of him. What's that? Breaking news. We have a photograph from inside the B2 from the 2 pilots. One of them, Brandon Herrera. It is confirmed. Brandon Herrera,
of course.
One of the B2 pilots.
Of course. What? Chat, how could we have missed this? How could we have missed this? Of course Brandon was piloting the B-2, and of course he was far too gracious and far too much of a selfless serving airman to ever take any credit when the White House made its announcements in front of the cameras about the successful bombing run, because of course he did not wish to have his name brought up to take away credit from any of the other pilots. It makes perfect sense. Of course it does.
pilots that took out Iran's nuclear capabilities. He is an American hero. Who said Iran doesn't have an air force doesn't know about these.
I can show you the world.
Freshly released images of the MOPS penetrating Fordo ventilation shaft. Why, it's no bigger than a womp rat.
Used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home.
I'll have you know, the other day, I got to interview the Sergeant Major of the Army on the Boys Unsubscribed podcast. I jumped in while they were out taking a photo op with the Secretary of the Army and the Chief of Staff. And I said, hey, Sergeant Major, let's sit down and talk about some stuff.
Not all ideas are great ones. Yeah, it's okay.
Well, once the boys came back in, I shut up and leaned back a little bit. And apparently I've got resting face when I lean back. And also I suffer from what people call terminal fat chin. That's right. I've been down below 10% body fat, and yet my chin still, there's always two. Always two. Troops watching the cooks roll out steak, lobster, and cake. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Troops
okay, these boys know they're about to get into some shit when they roll up the steak, lobster, cake. They know. They're about to get the shit assignment when this happens. Oh, God.
Watching the cooks roll out steak, lobster, and cake. Oh, no! This is a deployment meal! It's a trap! It's a trap!
It's a trap!
Cobra needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Listen, I'm not as fat as a Harkonnen. Come on! He had anti-gravity orbs to lift his heavy ass up because he couldn't walk. I've read the books. Nerd! A police officer.
Oh, God. Oh, thank fucking God Donut was not here. If Donut... honestly, I'm a little surprised that Rich didn't didn't tack in something from Donut, because Dune is Donut's tism. You talk about Dune, and Donut will go on for hours. Yeah, when there are a few things that truly trigger Donut's tism. Dune is number one on that list. He will fucking tism to the end of time about it.
A police officer thinking this would be a routine traffic stop. A southern citizen who is traveling and not driving.
Oh, God.
My vehicle. You're traveling in your vehicle.
The LA riots. Of course there's memes about the LA riots. Kyle Rittenhouse watching Marines using rubber bullets. Yes, Kyle, you're better than all of us.
God.
Garcia, LAPD. Garcia, rioter. Garcia, illegal. Garcia, National Guard. Garcia, Border Patrol. Garcia, U.S. Marine. Garcia, ICE agent. Now that's all we've got for the randomness. I know, it was cut a little short, all right? Well, that's because your homework, cacao, with the bomb suit had hundreds of really, really pretty good memes.
And right at your point, it's not all of the unsub guys that were Dune fans. It's Donut that is the Dune fan. I'm sure the other guys like Dune just fine. For those that have actually read it or actually seen the movies, Donut literally tisms over Dune. He has read every single one of the books. He knows the lore like the back to back. Brandon tisms over AKs. Eli tisms over filmmaking. Nick tisms over history. Donut 100% tisms over Dune. That is his tism trigger.
And when I say hundreds of pretty good memes, I mean hundreds of memes, but there was a lot of good memes within those hundreds. Meaning, there was also a lot of all right, nobody's perfect. We gotta get better, right? Elevate the standards. So let's do this rapid fire with some of these fantastic memes you sent me. Them.
Okay.
The dog doesn't bite. Me. Trying to save my friend from the fat girl at the dive bar. Let him go, bud. Let him go hawking.
Wearing the full bomb suit with the poking stick. Back, foul demon, back.
From the fat girl at the dive bar. Let him go, bud. Let him go hawking. All right, sometimes you gotta wrestle a squealer. You gotta put a heifer down just to climb back up that ladder.
God, why am I instantly thinking of the very, very bad expression when it comes to the larger girls? I don't think I should say it. It is rather crude and crass. I have heard expressions when it comes to taking a big girl to bed. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It is very crass, and I will not say it.
Me on my way to wake the pregnant wife for dinner.
Married men with children, please confirm. I need confirmation from you guys. Is this true? To not see. Street, yeah. No, Chicken, do it. Do it. Ariston needs more armor. It's not just saying 1,000% true. Durahan, yeah. Timothy need more than the suit. Shadow the pole isn't long enough. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Whew, there were a lot of wife ones in this. Every kid going up to a troop, and when they come back home, how did you get your Purple Heart? Well, Jimmy, I poked a lot of bombs on the side of the road. For freedom. Going to replace the toilet paper in the Porta-John after Taco Tuesday. Or
Mods. Confirmation. Is this what it's like when you have to replace the toilet paper in the dungeon after Taco Tuesday? Mods, I need confirmation. Oh, Hecko, you must comment. I decree it. You must comment. Cordanas, they can't burn the thing. They're in the dungeon. They'll kill themselves if they burn it. Okay, how about a bomb suit overlaid with the hazmat suit, Atanashi? Would that work better? Eh?
any extended time out in the field where you have to eat MREs for a week. MREs. They either bind you up, keep it all in you until you explode, or they just make you explode. Very few in between. When you and your buddies go to the Shady Dive Bar and it's your turn to take one for the team. Me, about to show some Iraqi children just what I do for a Klondike bar. Or a $20,000 signing bonus. Moments after saying, man, it's been a quiet night on the radio. Worth it. Low-ranking 31 Bravos on the way to enter the infantry barracks. A 31 Bravo is a military police officer, so. For a noise...
Shouldn't this be low-ranking 31 Bravo on the way to enter the infantry barracks on Saturday night? I would think that would be more appropriate. The Saturday night one. And it's Chief. Thank you for the follow.
Complaint with alcohol involved.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Off to tell my abuela that I'm not hungry and don't want seconds. For those of you who are confused, an abuela is a Hispanic grandmother. The same thing actually can be done for an Italian grandmother.
Crying tears of joy over all this.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if Rich says it. I have something to add for this.
Grandmother. The same thing actually can be done for an Italian grandmother. Don't you ever tell an Italian grandmother that you are not hungry or abuela.
You're a Jewish grandmother. This is also true with the an abuela, an Italian grandmother, and a Jewish grandmother. Germans too, Mechanist? Okay. I think this may apply to all grandmothers, honestly, but let's be realistic. This, I think, applies to literally every fucking grandmother on the planet. Just don't tell any grandmother you're not hungry. Just to be safe. Just to be safe, do not tell any grandmother on the planet ever that you're not hungry. Things will go bad for you in a hurry. Okay? Just whatever they stick in front of you, eat it. Whatever you do, you eat whatever they do.
The toddler feeling invincible in his Spider-Man costume. the sweet pit bull he's about to poke. Angry cop's on his way to open up.
No. No, no, don't like this one. Don't like this one. I do not. I have a problem with the stereotyping of pit bulls. Yes, sometimes it can happen with any dog that is mistreated. Any dog. I do not like the picking on the pit bulls. Pit bulls are some of the sweetest dogs out there. Yeah, it's like pit bulls are number one. The term pit bull is nebulous in and of itself. There you go. The term pit bull is nebulous in and of itself because pit bull can be any variety of. It can be a number of varieties of dogs. But pit bulls, by and large, especially if they're raised and treated well, are some of the sweetest family dogs you will ever meet. And loyal. They're very sweet and they're very loyal. And it is only the ones that are mistreated or literally trained for fighting that are bad.
Ember, I had a pit mix and she was the most loyal and loving dog ever. Her name was Daisy and she never once showed aggression. Pits don't deserve the rep they get.
Yes. 100% agree. I have said this for so goddamn long. I hate when people stereotype pit bulls. I hate it. And there's so many people that will throw shit on the internet about like pit bulls attacking people, and they don't bother to talk about how the animal was treated before this incident, i.e. they were treated like shit, and they caused the aggression. Like, this meme would apply to any dog that is not properly trained or socialized or cared for. Literally any one of them. So I will always make it a point that you do not like pigeonhole or stereotype falsely a pit bull, because they are absolutely wonderful dogs, wonderful companion animals, and absolutely fucking sweethearts if they're treated with kindness. And Loki and Trivyurp, thank you both for the follows.
To poke. Angry cop's on his way to open up Pandora's box of corruption in the Buffalo school system. Yes, probably could have used a little more protection, but we're okay now. Schools aren't. When it's time to see if the wife is still PMSing. Oh God, I feel this one. When you work in an ER and your patient has bed bugs.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh God, I'm feeling itchy now. Oh God, this one is actually making me itch right now. Oh, fucking hell. Yes. I've spent some time, very briefly, I did a very brief, like internship kind of thing as a part of my job when I worked with EMS before. I had to do some time in an ER, and yes, you meet some nasty fucking people in the ER, particularly in like more sizable cities. I thank God I never had to deal with anybody that had bed bugs, but I did have to contend with someone that I think it was an OD of some sort.
Lonely Healer posted a link in Stream General Chat to a X post with the Iran video on it.
Okay. I did have to deal with someone in the ER that it wasn't a bedbug issue. It was someone who was ODing. They got administered the activated charcoal, and they just spewed everywhere. There, nasty. ERs. Let me put it this way: it's not like you see in the primetime shows. The ERs are not pleasant places. They are very often nasty. But that's medicine. Medicine is not glamorous, nor is it pretty. I didn't work in an ER, Garrett. I spent like 1 week doing sort of like it's kind of like an internship, but not really. Because I did do work for a couple years as an EMT, and part of the training for that is you have to spend like a week in the ER, just as part of the training. So I spent like a week in the ER as part of that training for EMT. It wasn't quite that projectile Anubis, but it was bad. It was bad.
Oh, God. I've gone into a bunch of fucking houses during raids and warrants, and I've just seen them crawling on the corners of beds, and you're like, that's why you wear high socks. That's why you wear high socks. You keep a garbage bag in the office to take off your clothes, put them in the garbage bag. High heat, kill everything. When you have to wake up your dad because you pissed in your bed. Daddy, I peed. Daddy, I peed. Heading out to say the N-word in public. Heading out to say the N-word in public. What? What? Somebody woke up and chose violence. Me on my way to seduce my wife after she's been rage cleaning for 2.5 hours.
Tamer, you are not in for a good time if you do this. You are not in for a good time.
I said don't touch me, I'm sweaty and gross. I know, but I love you that way. No! No! When mom's been angry all day, but you want to know what's for dinner? Don't do it, kid. It's not worth it. And don't make a sandwich, because then she's going to be upset that you're eating before she's made dinner. Just get jerky, put it in your freaking room, and when you're starving, you shove it in your freaking face from your closet.
The only winning move is not to play.
That's all I can tell you to do. Going to help Dad. The flashlight. Ugh. On my way to tell my wife on her cycle to calm down. I was never heard of again. Good mom still got. Civilian me. I wouldn't touch that stripper with a 10-foot pole. Me as an E3 on payday.
Former and current military people in chat. Truth. And truth. Come on, fess up. Fess up. Yeah, especially an E3 on payday. You're not an E1 or an E2 now. You're making that E3 pay. Oh.
Every weekend. Where's that pole? For her and me. Because she's on that pole. Dancing. Doc on his way to conduct the STD panel after a 4-day weekend. Mayor?
It's a rotting moment. I've heard about this. I have heard. Anubis, point of fact, we watched episode 1 in the Discord a couple weeks ago. So yes, I have. I have heard about this. I have heard about the rotting from military people. I think the ones that I heard it from actually came out of deployment in Korea. I think where the GIs would fuck the drinky girls in South Korea, and then they would need to go a couple days later. They would need to go see the doc and get the rod. I feel for them so badly. And for those of you that do not know what this is, as it was explained to me, the doc would basically take, and this is to test. This was the means to test whether or not they have the STD. They would take a slim rod, and there would be, I don't know if it's a swab or a Q-tip or something on the end of it. And this would be inserted into the pee-pee hole. Fairly deeply. And then spun. And from what I was told, it is not pleasant. It's, no, definitely not sounding fishy. Definitely no, not sounding. It is not. No, this is ouchy. This is ouchie time, not sounding time.
Weekend. Mayor, I think I want to do YouTube again.
You don't tell Mayor.
Me on the way to tell my wife she should lose the baby weight.
Fuck.
Listen, hun, I know you popped out the kid, but that was like 3 months ago, all right? Tighten that thing up.
Tighter.
You're more jiggly than your mother. Why are you getting the gun? Don't point it at me! Ex-girlfriend texted me. She's horny and wants to apologize. Red flag! Red flag! I'm not saying don't do it.
No, that's not red flag. That's a goddamn klaxon alarm going off. That is a fucking nuclear bomb incoming. Take fucking cover. Button up, button up, button up. Do not come out for any reason whatsoever. You have to stay down there for at least 6 weeks minimum until the fall is dissipated. Stay the fuck away.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
True story. True story.
But red flag! You definitely need to wear protection for that. You're gonna get tricked into having a kid. Oh no. Oh no. Child support payments for 21 years.
And on her 18th birthday, he found out it wasn't his.
All because she was crazy. They're good at it when they're crazy. My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. Today we're gonna shake a stick at a Serbu rifle.
Bravo. Bravo. Okay. I love this one. Right now, favorite. Right now, my favorite meme of this meme review. Honestly, Rich, I'm surprised you didn't give them the rewards for best meme. I'm a little disappointed this didn't win best meme.
Bonnie Blue's birth control fighting for its life after her world record day. Can I just say, I find Bonnie Blue absolutely disgusting. I don't even want to talk about her on this channel because she's such a horrible piece of trash human being. Gross. Just, ugh.
Oh, the girl that, fucked like 1,000 guys in one day? Okay. Okay. I didn't even know her name. Okay. Now Rich's reaction makes all the sense. Okay. Got it.
Gross. When your man isn't home, so you have to kill the spider. Do you hear that? Why, that means it's my favorite meme of this angry meme review. A woman won
this
it.
one?
Anvina Gabatova? Sounds like a Russian spy. That's right, Anvina Gabatova. Slide into my DMs and you're gonna win a fantastic Angry Cops tumbler. 2 of them. One for you and your hubby who's not there when you had to try and kill the spider. Unless you live alone and you just happen to be a sad cat lady, then you can, I don't know, fill one up with water for your cats and then you can drink out of the other one. I'm not telling you how to live your life. Friggin' weirdo. All right. The new recruit passing a drill without his battle buddy. Oh, where's your battle buddy?
Because you don't have a battle buddy! Terrorists attack people in ones!
Going to tell my wife her sister looked better in that outfit. Ooh. Terrorists on their way to pick up the latest shipment of pagers.
For God's sake.
The gynecologist for the strip club next to base going to work. I hear that's some bomb over there.
Yeah.
Boom, ching. That's all we got for today's Angry Meme Review. I'm glad that you joined us, but don't forget, if you want to share your angry memes with me, be sure to tag hashtag Angry Meme Review so I can see it, look at it, giggle and chuckle. And just like every Angry Meme Review, you have homework. Cacao. Oh, yeah. What do you think of that? Think you can handle it? Do you think you can handle it? We'll see. All right. Best way to support the channel is get yourself a shirt. Be a bad bitch. Do you know a bad bitch? Get a bad bitch this shirt. Cheapest way to support the channel is leave a comment. What was your favorite meme? What is a good headline if you're not a meme maker? What's a good text or headline for the meme homework that I just gave you? Well, you can put that in the comments too if you want. There's more memes on Pepperbox and it's uncensored. So if you thought that this was fun, maybe stop on over to Pepperbox and check out the longer video with real swears in it. All right. See you next time, weirdos. A whole new world, don't you dare close your eyes. A new fantastic point of view.
Not a bad singing voice there, Rich. Okay, that was fun. We needed that. That was fun.